Well, hello there, fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I've tested a few of these fishing rod accessories for real VR fishing, and the one from AMVR is the best one that I have found as far as the design and everything else. All the other ones seemed kind of clunky. This one from AMVR was awesome. And if you haven't seen my last video about it, I'll put a video link in the description, and I'll also link it at the very end of this video so you can go watch that video. However, what if you bought a Quest 3? So you have your Quest 2 controllers here, and here's the accessory on there, and you got your magnet here and your roller here. And one of the things that was kind of clunky was, you had to kind of have them like that, and it kind of would hit sometimes. So it was still a little clunky, but it was better than some of the other ones that I tested. Well, if you bought a Quest 3 and you have the AMVR adapter, and you're trying to figure out how can I use this reel adapter with my Quest 3 controllers, well, I've got the solution for you. Finless Bob on Thingiverse created some adapters, and not only did he create an adapter, he created 10 adapters. He did this 10 times until he found the design that was just perfect, and he spent a lot of time. If you've ever done any 3D modeling, you know that trying to create something from scratch like this is a lot of work, and he has these for free out there in Thingiverse. If you have a 3D printer, you can print these off and use these to adapt these controllers or these attachments to your Quest 3 controller. Now I'm going to kind of show you how you use the adapter. All right, so let me pop off these here for my Quest 2 controllers. We got that there. So we'll need that and this piece here, and then this piece here. We won't need this piece right here because this is actually replaced with this adapter right there. Okay, so I'm going to set these off to the side. We'll get to them later. I printed these in bright orange so that you can see them better in the video. I do also have a set that I printed in black. And I figured for this video I'd print them in orange so that you can kind of see how they work. Okay, now let me show you how these work. So let's take your left-hand controller. So he has two versions of this piece here. This is where your ball attaches to. This one is straight on exactly like it was on the original controller mount here. Well, when you clicked it in here, so it's going to be straight on like that. He also created another version that I like better, and that has like a right angle on it. That way you can not have to hit your controllers together when you're trying to use it. So you put that on there, and then you use this little cap, and it just pops it right on, and it's held on with the little cap. And you take your ball adapter, and it just snaps into place. Now you have it adapted to your Quest 3 controller. Now for your right-handed side, you're going to use this adapter. Going to put that on your right-handed side. You can see that the little lip right here goes in like that. You can see that it lines up nicely. Now if it's really tight, then you have the wrong side on the wrong side. You need to make sure that it's nice and easy to get closed there so that you can put this little adapter on there. Again, if it's tight, which the first time I put this on, I put them on the wrong sides. And it was really tight. I could not get this adapter on there. Once I flipped it around, everything worked like a charm. So there you go. It's on there nice and tight. And it's perfect. All right. So now this little adapter, you can put it on here like that. And now you have a casting reel set up. So you'll use this for your casting reel, just like so. You can see how it's not hitting like the other one was. You can use this without smacking into each other. This is a much better design. He did a great job on that. Now you can take that off there, and you can remove this, or you can leave it on. It doesn't matter. You can remove that. You could put this bottom part on. You do have to take your string out. So pop that guy out here. Take this back on. This just slides on. It fits nice and tight, just like that. And you can put that on there. And then you have it for your spinning reel or for your bait reel and stuff like that. So this is my preferred one. Live bait is what I usually use the most. This actually worked out very well in game. Spinning reel wasn't as great, but it did work. It worked pretty good. It worked better than it does with the original setup, with them having this kind of a right angle attachment on it. So, but yeah, this worked out really well. Highly recommend if you have these adapters or if you have the AMVR Fishing Rod Accessory and you have the Quest 3, go out there, and if you have the option to 3D print these, go out there and 3D print them. If you don't have a 3D printer, sometimes you can go to a library, and a library will sometimes have a 3D printer. You can just take the files to them. You download the files and you take it to them and they'll print it. You can ask them to just print off the 2 little square pieces. You'll need the 2 square pieces here for your caps. I would recommend, if you want, just doing the right angle and then doing this one, or if you're going to just do casting reel or spinning reel, you can just use this original attachment. But I would recommend doing this right side facing one here. This part's going to be on the left. So that's what I would recommend. So you can go to a library. There are some online places that will 3D print stuff for you. I don't know how much they would charge. The filament itself, I did the math. It was probably around $5 for the filament, roughly. So you got to take in consideration the filament cost, their labor. It took about 2.5 hours to print this. So it takes a little bit of time, and it's using up their 3D printer. So it might get kind of pricey to 3D print these, but if you have a 3D printer, I'd highly recommend giving it a shot, going out to, again, Finless Bob. Let me bring this over here so you can see it. Bam, right there. Finless Bob. He has some other prints out there for like a gun attachment, things like that. So you can go out and check out his gun attachments and things like that. So there you go. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if it was, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.